Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair! Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Yep, you caught me digging in my eye. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We do this every Monday through Friday. So today is Monday. Today is going to be a great day. Let me scoot in my, there you go. I know y'all waiting for the new podcasting sweaters and all that. It's coming. It's coming. So, listen, I swear to God, on everything I was touching on, yeah, things is going to be different. Definitely in the middle of next month, but we'll say at the beginning of the new year. The Rise and Grind Morning Show will be on everything. Spotify, iHeartRadio. Shout out to Lipson, my homegirl Corey. She made it happen for us. So yeah, we're gonna be doing it. Yep. And we will be on the 9:15 every day. Even if our AI personality is gonna be on, we're gonna be on at 9:15. What you had to say, Shannon? You trying to figure out what mic you was on? Anyway, so listen, today is a good day. I got I made me some nice tea. I'm going on this herbal journey. Herbal journeys is not just teas, but I'm making teas because I'm more familiar with them. However, I'm learning how to get into some tinctures. I start getting into my tinctures maybe the ending of this year, because a lot of tinctures takes anywhere between 4 to 8 weeks to make. But there's a lot of things out here. Therapy is real. Dealing with herbs, and I just tell everybody if I can't join me on this journey, that's fine. I'm gonna show y'all some of my herbs I got going on. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It look real nice, real organized.
Yeah, well, it ain't like that this morning.
Shout out to Soul TV. That usually is what happens when you have to use something, and
yeah.
all of your organization goes
to hell, straight to hell.
At least you can enjoy it while it was looking good, though.
Yes, but I will say this, and I will say that. No, I'm joking.
Hey, Miss J. Cherise.
Miss J. Cherise.
Good morning.
Good morning. How do you do?
I ain't gonna lie, I did think about that too.
Shout out to my girl boy. Girl boy doing her thing. Charandity.
It don't work.
It don't work
you can't
for
put
you.
it after everybody.
Yeah, I guess not. Maybe not. But I want people to see what I got going on for as my herbs and stuff. If you could zoom in, Shannon.
Oh, hey, and it grew.
Yeah,
Oh,
it did grow. But these are my herbs that I use.
Okay, you got more.
Oh yeah, I definitely got more. And my other side of the field, well, not field, but it's one row on my other side of the kitchen as well.
Look at that, and it's labeled.
Yeah, it's labeled. Shout out to my labels. But I'm not gonna lie. I've been hitting a lot of I forgot to call them, but a lot of herbalists about different remedies, things that may help me go to sleep. And they've been working. I ain't gonna lie. I slept like a baby yesterday.
So is that the dark version of the melatonin?
No, actually, it's melatonin is it really don't work for people. It hurts them more than it helps them.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But if you take some nice chamomile tea, don't say good morning. Some chamomile tea, some lavender, and some chamomile, lavender, and ashwagandha.
I heard that lavender has a lot of healing properties.
Oh my God,
Good
it
morning,
does.
Dorian.
It really helped me and to soothe me out. And I also put lavender oil, essential oil on my pillows.
Yeah.
On my pillows. Hey, on my pillows.
Why is Dorian like this?
I'm not growing no weed, damn it, dummy. Damn it, dummy, Dorian.
This is not the climate.
No, it's not the climate for that. But no, I'm not growing no weed. I'm growing herbs for healing processes. It's a lot of stuff,
Are you thinking store a possible herb store?
No. I don't even.
that
I don't even want the entrepreneur part to come out on me.
Okay.
On that part.
We gonna hear it 3 weeks later. Well, you know.
I'm opening up a herb store.
No, for real.
But I would love to. But if I was to get into the herb store, I would have to know where the herbs come from. Right now, I'm in the process of healing, so I'm seeing what works for me.
Yeah, you definitely would want to know that because people gonna come in all the time and expect you to be the expert. And
Yeah.
want you to tell them, what herbs will help for this or that, and you do want to be educated to a certain extent. And then some, you'll just kind of gradually start to learn as you work with more herbs.
Yeah,
but
very
just
true.
to kind of have the basics.
I would say this. Kanye pepper, and however you want to put it,
You got a kick to it.
it's needed. It's
Yeah.
needed in almost everything you do. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it's just a little bit, it helps you a whole lot. It has helped me, and I figure like this. One thing I learned: if herbs can help somebody live the yonder winter. Hey, what up, the yonder?
Good morning.
You hired for that. Okay, that's what's up. It's just it's at the point to where I believe
Good morning, Giovanna.
people need to really look into natural healing. Even those who have cancer, those who have had cancer. The medical big pharma doing the doing us, and we are the ones.
You can grow indoors in ventilation. Like
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I said. It's not the climate for
it's
it.
not the climate for it, Dorian. I'm talking about this program.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You can, but you will have to definitely have your heated lamps and a good environment and the whole.
No,
nine.
more than heated lamps. Your light bill gonna be astronomical.
Well, I said the whole nine.
I mean, they find out how people they find out who's growing weed through DTE. They be like, "Oh, your bill normally was $300. Now it's $3,000."
I guess that would be a way to gauge, but
Yeah, I mean that's what the police do. Police find out easy.
I mean, but if they paying a bill, what's it to them? Right. Mind their business.
Nowadays, yeah,
Yeah. Is that an orange?
yeah, it's orange.
Okay.
Yeah, orange and apples.
I just said, look at you eating fruit.
And I'm telling you, I got a little.
life
I'm
life.
gonna do my best, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't want to
That's
be.
good.
I don't want to be in pain and have money.
Yeah. You won't be able to enjoy it then.
You won't be able to enjoy it at all. So, listen. Today's topic is a good topic, but before, Gas Station Chronicles.
Okay.
Black people, we gotta do better.
What you mean? Just go to the gas station the night before?
I had 4 apples and 2 oranges.
Well, that was the first
I'm
part.
gonna tell you what happened.
You got them from the gas station.
So no, and I ain't get from the gas station. I went to the
Good
fruit
morning, Miss
market and got this. Shout out to the papaya fruit market. My dumb ass had my fruit in my hand going to the gas station. So the I don't want to say bum, but
That's what I said, Dorian. Did you?
they did. So anyway, no, he asked me, can he have $1 or get some change? I said, I don't have none. He said, can I get some of that fruit?
Did you share your fruit?
I gave him an orange and 2 apples.
You shared your fruit. But yeah, no, on the serious note, that was good. You're always helping, and I don't know why, I just feel like if you give a person that's asking for something, if you get them food or something, I don't know why that hold more weight to me than just giving them money.
I do. I get it because they're going to the crack spot. Is crack even relevant anymore?
Okay, I know y'all probably about to eat me up in the comments for this.
You don't know what crack is?
No. Shut up. But would you rather be the person that's actually giving that homeless person or who's ever asking that dollar, even though you know that they about to go take it and try to get them something with it, versus them trying to rob an elderly person or doing something illegal to get it? You know what I'm saying? They're going to do it anyway.
Sometimes going illegal is one or two things about addicts. Mm-hmm. They either like going to jail because it stopped them from being addicts.
Okay.
Or they like to ride so they're going to get some warmth. You feel me? Mm-hmm. They know they're going to eat, whatever. Dorian said, what? We know we would not be. We would not do.
Because when you said we need to do better.
Yeah, Dorian, that's sad, though. We do need to do better, for real. I mean,
right, Dorian. He said can't trade a sandwich for dope. No. Seriously, you can't. And
shout out to my daughter. My daughter's like 6, 7 years old. Mm-hmm. She's like, Daddy, can we feed the people at the...
Yeah.
I said...
It do be touching your heart, though.
She said, how much it cost us? About $8, $10. She said, you got $10? I said, yeah. I said, you gonna make the sandwiches? She made the sandwiches and actually passed it out to the people. So,
that's good. And I like the ones that when you do give them the food or, I'll be right back and you go get them the meal, they actually are appreciative. They make you be like, okay, maybe you were hungry.
Well, I seen one time one guy...
Versus the person being like...
One guy tried to sell his lunch bag.
This.
He tried to sell his lunch bag.
Really?
For some dope. Just give me $5.
And it's not funny. And
it's not.
We laugh and we joke about it, but that's really how serious an addiction can be. Like, we looking at it like, okay, it's funny, but no, these people will do whatever to get that next fix, that next high.
You got that little light shining on you, Shan. See, look at Jesus just shining on you. Thanks. Okay, so Dorian said they killing them, but usually they need a fix. They do.
It'll be good for them.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I was watching a video on TikTok where this guy, he went into a facility to try to get help to cope and get off of it. And he was saying like the withdrawals and how he couldn't sleep and the scratching and the vomiting. And it's like, is that worse? Trying to get off of it than actually being on it.
Sometimes they wish they would just die.
That could be a good topic.
Yeah. Some days that we need to have some of them in here. Then we'll say some of them like they.
Yeah.
But we need to have
slapped over
at least addicts or ex-addicts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm the right person to call too. Thank you. We may do that. Shout out to Big Flex podcast. Come on tonight at 9:00. Dorian says as much as a food costs, I was selling dope. I might consider. Shut your ass up. Look, don't put nothing else Dorian said, please. Let's go to today's topic,
Richard.
Please. Let's go to today's topic. Today's topic
shout out
is
to Creative Emotions.
Creative Emotions. Methadone is worse than heroin. It is. Mm-hmm. I seen lines. It was lines.
Gotcha.
All
it's
down
so funny
6
because
miles.
I never truly saw meth like really spelled out. Yeah. It was just always meth. So I was like, the meth who?
No, but methadone and meth is 2 different things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to today's topic.
That'll do it.
Is the black excellence standard uplifting or pressuring?
Pressuring. Yeah.
I never even seen that word pressuring a day in my life, and I've been on Earth for 54 years. I never saw pressuring. I never saw pressuring. It wrote out. I swear.
Really?
Swear.
That's
swear.
What I'm like.
I swear.
Look, I'm up here looking at you like, do I take it out?
I swear. No, don't take it out.
No, like, but pressuring is a word.
I think black excellence is a facade that people start making because white folks thought we weren't. Right.
Okay. Well, we do have a video to go along with this, so if y'all can stay tuned with us, we're going to rock out to this video, and we'll be right back.
All right.
We love to celebrate Black excellence, But is it possible that chasing that image is actually hurting us? Let's talk about the pressure to perform success. Black excellence started as a way to celebrate achievement in a world that doubted our ability to succeed. It's the doctor, the CEO, the entrepreneur, the valedictorian, proof that we can excel in spaces that were never meant for us. But somewhere along the way, it also became a standard, a silent expectation that our worth is tied to how we perfectly perform. Respectability politics says if we look, act, and succeed in ways that white society approves of, we'll be accepted. When Black excellence leans too far into that, it can create a pressure to overwork, overspend, and overcompensate to always prove we belong. It can also silence other parts of the Black experience that don't fit the polished narrative. What if Black excellence wasn't just about titles, degrees, or net worth? What if it also meant building community, protecting mental health, preserving culture, and living in joy without constant performance? True liberation means we get to define excellence for ourselves, not just chase it in ways that exhaust us. Black excellence should inspire, not suffocate. The goal isn't to stop achieving, it's to stop measuring our value by someone else's checklist. I break down conversations like this every week in Creativity Meets Capital, where culture meets capital. Subscribe now via the link in our bio, and let's talk about redefining success on our terms.
Wow. I'm about to go on the limb for this one.
Okay.
I think Black excellence was never purposefully meant to go with white standards. Mm-hmm. Black excellence supersedes white standards. Black excellence is the way that we.
That's interesting.
Black excellence is the way that we talk, the way that we walk, and most importantly, how we pull each other up. That's the most important part, is how we pull each other up. Dorian said if we had an unchecked plug with the Afghans, shut up, Dorian. I'm just gonna, don't post nothing else.
Good morning, Pepper.
Hey, Pepper, how you doing? Good morning.
Shout out to town. Good morning, Tab. But no, I
think Black excellence has nothing to do with white folks. I think it has everything to do on the progress.
I feel like it's a status. It's a level of status that Black people feel like they need to acquire, like you said, to kind of make it seem like they got somewhere or they've reached a certain level. I feel like that's what people use the Black excellence for. But I feel like in all actuality, it's more pressuring than anything, especially when we have a household where it's multiple siblings, where parents may push that on their kids to, have excellence or be of Black excellence.
I can see where
and typically, if a parent know that they got one kid that one is gonna be somebody or be something, I feel like they more invest into them.
But majority of the time, it'll always be the one that's more abstract than that one that they believe in. Here's why: because when I look at the people and you start going into history and you start reading on how certain people lived, right? Russell Simmons was not a person who was this person. It was, was. His father was like, you got big dreams, but you ain't gonna never do nothing. You know what I mean? You might as well just come and be a pastor. He like, no. But he wound up being one of the greatest hip-hop figures ever. When you look at even Puffy was in the mail room. You know what I mean? When you look at Jay-Z, he was a dope dealer. You know what I mean? So it's not really about, I'm what you're doing. Black excellence doesn't exist because it's just a facade that no, let me take that back.
I feel like it exists, but I feel like it does limit a person.
How about
because when you think of Black excellence, you're gonna think of those occupations that are making the big bucks or the big dollars. You're gonna think of a top role.
Well, no.
But Black excellence can just be anything that you do that's a form of talent. That's something that most people don't do. That's
funny. That's funny you said that because you disagreed with me when I talked about success before. So when I brought up success,
okay. Go ahead. What?
Here's why. So,
Why do you want to do this
because
today?
black excellence.
I was coming in peace.
Black excellence should never be measured by money. Because a lot of great people who had black excellence had no money. The Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther Kings, the Mandelas.
I think we were talking about careers.
Well, we ain't gonna battle on this one. But I would say this: black excellence. When you look at when I went to the first time I went to the mosque, Nation of Islam, right? I was all crooked in my seat like this, like look, like chilling. That man walked up and said, "Excuse me, brother, can you sit up straight?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." I mean, I was okay. But then I had to really realize I'm looking at all the brothers and how they sit up straight. They all got manicures. They all had their hair cut. You know what I mean? They clean.
Yeah.
Then I looked over to the women. They all nice.
They took pride in how they look.
Exactly, and how they sat. Not only just how they look, how they sat. They were straight up, back straight, like. Hey, look, Pepper.
Puffy, right? Exactly.
People can say what they want.
Like out of all people.
But Puffy did a lot for the culture. He was a man before you even seen him beat up Casey. Everybody was like, "Oh, Puffy, he fly, he doing this." Listen,
I never really thought that man was fly, especially not through the Mohawk phase.
Well, not that, but let's put it like this.
Definitely not that.
We had to look at the people that he employed, how many people he employed. As a businessman, we had to look at
just because people make bad decisions don't make them a bad person.
Right.
So overall, he may have done more good than bad. We don't know the man.
Most definitely.
We just, you know.
Everybody got an uncle that been whipping their auntie.
That's what I said. We just tapped in with the sexcapade or domestic violence type of situation.
There's more people say they never seen it than most people say they seen it. So
or the domestic violence or the parties.
The parties. So
yeah, because they signed the NDA.
Of
course, they ain't seen nothing.
NDA don't got nothing to do with their penis. But I would say this.
Listen, no face, no case.
Or in the face, you get a case. So listen.
Black
excellence. That's a lot of black excellence. So
no.
I think black excellence became a ploy. That's what the word, a ploy. Like a total thing like white folks like, yeah, tell them black excellence exists. First of all, I'm not going to listen to a nigga named Jelly Roll talking about Puffy was guilty.
You know what? Christopher Jelly Roll.
Hey, what up?
Shalom, Christopher. Hey.
What up, Chris?
Hey.
I don't even know him, but he sounds like he's cool. If he's able to go up there and say his name is Jelly Roll,
confidently. That's the profile name, okay? Listen, Dorian said we don't own resources. We don't own the distribution of our art. We don't own many financial institutions to give you loans. No land either. We don't have manufacturing capabilities or enough ownership of those things means black excellence doesn't exist. It only came about with the Obama era.
There you go.
Okay, so Dorian, so you wouldn't think that what you're doing is stemming of black excellence, just you beating those odds or maybe beating those statistics of you not reaching a certain age or you growing up and being under the poverty line? Like you don't think that those are considered black excellence? No,
because you don't have a nation or groups of people who really believe in that.
I feel like we just been conditioned to feel like or make it seem like what black excellence is.
I mean, you don't hear people talking about white excellence, Mexican excellence,
right? But we typically are just expecting them.
We just want
them type of people to have the occupations that's making the big bucks.
People trick us to want to be more. People trick us to want for us to be said more than who we are. I think I said that right. Carly, you on air.
Greetings, y'all.
What up, Dorian?
Well, I just want to expound on why I say it does not exist, because it's a myth. And it's like Miles said, it's just a ploy. It's just word salad to give us some form of, I guess, it's really for the what I like to call the talented 10th. People with degrees, the Kappas, the Alphas, and all of that stuff, right? But guess what? None of those people who graduate these universities and get these degrees own any of the things. Black excellence is not just having a job. Black excellence, when you look at the athletes, when you look at the entertainers, what are they? They are employees. Because if someone can cut you a $200 million check, how much money they really got? Right? So we got to get out of this. No, first of all, we got to we're trying to walk, but we don't even know how to walk yet. We don't own resources, land. Well, how many minerals, people that you know black that own 200 acres of land that's probably has finite minerals that we use in our cell phones that's used for AI.
So you're looking at Black excellence, Dorian, as maybe assets or stuff that you can own or have yourself?
You got people sitting out here. We think of Black excellence as buying a house. You got another house.
Can I ask you, why don't you feel as though that's Black excellence?
Really?
That's not Black excellence. That is just being upwardly somewhat mobile in an economy where you assets is when you outright own things and they give you value and they continue to give you value. Not something I'm gonna flip and buy. Okay,
and that's what we believe in, the flipping theory. We'll buy something, flip it real quick. We got such a dope man mentality. It's ridiculous.
Yep, absolutely, and that's why I say it doesn't exist, because we have not graduated to our. What you mean? How?
No, she didn't say
You can
how.
have all the education in the world, but I'd rather have wisdom to know what to do with that knowledge that I've acquired. So how many people you know that's black, that graduated, went to a financial educated school, went out here and said, hey, I'm gonna start my own credit card company. I'm gonna compete with Chase. I'm gonna compete with Citibank, okay? If you don't own financial institutions, just because you're playing with Bitcoin, you're playing with it.
Yeah,
we
have to think about it though. A person like Chase, they didn't wake up and do it by themselves.
Actually, they did.
So
yes,
it'll be,
they did, and it's actually built off the backs of slavery, because
but I'm saying it took one person.
Well, it took. Just so
that's what I'm saying. So exactly, it took a collective, right?
But
so it's like that may be far fetched for someone who is started from the bottom or don't really have a team, or it's really.
You know how many Indian and Chinese people own land in America? They own almost half this country. Two groups of people who have never ever went through slavery, went through Jim Crow, have come over here, immigrated over here. Guess what your president is, why the MAGA people is upset with him. His own people is upset with him. HN1 visas. You know what? Most foreign people come over here when we have 7,400 you know we have 7,400 colleges in this country? Did you know that? 7,400 universities they come over here, get our information, get our knowledge, take it home, then ball it all up, come back. And the HN1 visa was something that Trump initially had denied. But guess what? His tech bros was like, hey, I can't get nobody to engineer anything.
There you go.
These so-called Americans, these black folks, white folks, whoever you want to call, who are undereducated, while we're talking about the shit-kicking nerd that's named Sika or whatever, and he is initially coming over here and purchasing land. They're buying apartment buildings, buying land. You wonder why you got new car washes popping up, new apartment buildings. Who do you think own that? That ain't nobody that look like me and you. Right.
Well, here's the thing.
Not about the cop and blow. It's about grab and sit and then acquire more.
There you go. In most cases.
So. Okay.
He's wrong. We have black banks.
There's no excellence amongst us.
So I have a question. I have a question for you,
Freckles, when he say, yes, we do have black credit cards, yes, we do have black banks, but we don't have the control of the resources. Those black credit cards and black banks is going through other banks.
Exactly.
And
typically
they
all
have
of
to be
them are
accredited if they want to be on their own.
So
there's only one. Do you know there's just one black bank in Detroit? You don't know? Do you even know the name of it?
First Independence.
There we go. And who founded that? Who founded that?
Davis.
John Davis.
Yeah.
Damn right. Was a producer.
Yeah.
He produced the dramatics. He produced a ton of artists.
Okay.
And he took his money. You see what I'm saying? It could be done.
But a lot of people not using First Independent. They're using the other competitors. That's what I'm saying. So I get what you're saying. Yes, it's good to own our own stuff, but the
It's not
actuality of it is like, okay,
Not enough.
you are competing with those big names like Chase, PNC,
Absolutely.
Actually,
Huntington. So it's like, I get what you're saying. It's ideal, yes.
Huntington
But-
wasn't big neither in the beginning.
Well, yeah, I'm
Nah,
just saying
they-
another
once-
bank competitor, essentially.
once they
Somebody
acquire-
else who you're
once they-
competing with.
Yeah, but once they acquired TFC,
Yeah,
so-
TFC been out of here.
Well,
But,
no, it ain't been out of here.
It has.
They
But
come and
Dorian,
go.
I have one
Yeah,
question
what?
for you. So, if you had a kid, so how would you explain or how would you define Black excellence to them? Or what would they have to do to be considered or to have Black excellence?
If I had a son or a daughter, hypothetically, because I don't,
Right.
I would get them into trades.
There you go.
Okay.
I would teach them about as much. I would have them being financially literate early on, because like I have a lot of clients that are Jewish. They're friends of mine. I'm their Mensch. You know, look that up. That word, Mensch. I'm their friend.
Very true,
And
Franklin.
They're sharing information with me on how, if you had a child, you start them off with the 3 jars. Save for your personal, save for your education, and save for your future. Every time I gave you $3, you put those $3 up. You save it for yourself. Always pay yourself, no matter what you do. Always, even if you get a paycheck, I don't care if all you got left over is $20. Put that up. It'll accumulate. And if you teach that to your children and learning trades, because the one thing where that will make you more money, and then you have the financial literacy to at least open up a business.
Yeah.
You will write your own, because at this point, you teaching your child is not teaching the community. They can only see by example of what you've shown your kid.
Yeah. So yeah, before they be Black excellence, you got to think of family excellence first.
Absolutely. So
Because-
the excellence has to start there. Black excellence would not be a pejorative. It would be just trying to
He
be the
said a
best you can, be
pejorative.
excellent.
Well,
Be an excellent person.
I would say this.
But what happens when the parent wants the kid to be better than them because they didn't have a chance to experience or do the Black excellence, so now they want their kids.
That's why you don't promote Black excellence. You promote
That's right.
family excellence.
Yeah, but Black
There you go.
excellence is, I don't know, I just feel like it's subjective because that can be just literally doing the thing that they said that you couldn't do, which is beating a lot of statistics and odds. Sure.
We have all the degrees. You know, Black women, your sisters, your fellow peers have all, including yourself. You probably got a degree, right?
3, yeah.
Great. Right. You guys got all the degrees, more than all the women and most of white men in this
world.
country, right?
And then in the world.
And what do we have?
Nothing.
Nothing. We are the biggest consumers.
Yeah.
We spend trillions of dollars every year. The white man counts on that. The Asian counts on that. The Latino counts on that. The Native American, everybody counts on us spending money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So our real strength is in what?
Our money.
There we go.
Yeah,
And what we should expend our money on.
Yeah.
But we will have a Black business. We're not going to support Miles. We're not going to support Shannon. We're not going to support Dee. They prices is messed up.
Yeah.
So go ahead, go over to the corporate white people or the Arab or whoever you want to deal with, and then let's forget our people, and then you want to complain, why we getting killed and why we don't get no respect. It's why that. If you can't support your own, then this shit is over with from the beginning. It's already destroyed. You're trying to attack, and we have to understand, we're trying to attach ourselves to a dying empire in the first place.
In the first damn place. Hey, Dorian, thank you.
Thank you
for
so
calling.
much, Dorian.
Dorian be having some points. I know that's Rhea. Rhea like, damn it, his 2 hours is up.
Oh.
Yes, you're already,
Caller, you're on the air.
you're trying to.
Okay. So
Hey,
I
Miss
disagree.
Jay
Hey, listen. I done had to call 3-4 times because I disagree with so many things that Dorian is saying. So many things.
Okay, let's
First
talk
of
about
all,
it.
Black excellence does exist. And I think it's very, very sad that we are so, and I'm just meaning human beings, we are so minute that because it doesn't happen in our circle or it doesn't happen around us, it doesn't exist. Well, that's not the truth. It's just not happening around you. or in the circles that you ride in. Black excellence exists. Not only does it exist, it's black people out here doing nothing but putting out black excellence because it means something.
No, so what Dorian and I am saying, it's not that it doesn't exist in the sense of people doing things. It doesn't exist when it comes to a unified front. Bottom line is when someone says Robert Smith might say something about, but he if he say black excellence, he mean let's get on one accord. You know what I mean? Let's be as one. When other people say black excellence, they trying to signify it as being financial or something like that.
Yeah, or just for me, I think the black excellence is really just beating the odds and rising above everything that
there's no
they thought that you couldn't do, or even you thought that you couldn't do.
Well, here's the thing. They
So I definitely agree that black excellence is a word that it has a different meaning to different people, right?
Yes.
And I definitely believe that it shouldn't be a standard. And black excellence, that's all it is it's a standard that you want to uphold. It doesn't mean having a bunch of money in your pocket. That's not what it's about.
I can agree with that.
It's being out here and not just doing for the people in your household, but doing for the people who look like you out here in these streets, bringing up your brothers and your sisters, even if you got to pull them by their goddamn teeth. That's what it means uplifting. It means bringing it means trying to help the masses, not just the minute, just trying to help the majority. That's what black excellence is.
Well,
and you can live that you can live black excellence having $0 in your pocket.
Well, that's
so it's not a financial thing.
I agree with that. I think we've been conditioned to think that it is a financial thing because, like I said, typically black excellence is referred to those occupations that are making the big bucks. But I feel like that's the pressure part of things because we think that we have to be the doctor, we have to be the lawyer or the nurse.
Well, who thinks that? Because
society has conditioned me.
I didn't told you already.
I can even speak for myself. Society has conditioned me. Like that is what I grew up to think that the black excellence was. It was the black excellence was the black girl that was in the Olympics and she beat the record or was faster and running than her other components that were in the race.
And when you heard these people, they said that was black excellence because I've never heard. I've only heard black excellence was those when it comes to the pillars of the neighborhood, the people that is trying to bring people up. That's the only time I've ever heard of black excellence being even spoke of. I've never heard it from street niggas or because, you didn't went to the NBA, now you're black excellence. No, I've never heard it in those terms. So I'm just trying to figure out what the hell y'all listening to. I've never heard it in those terms.
Mark, your ass will be here. Black excellence.
Good morning, Mark.
Say is a term used to celebrate high achievement and success within the black community, serving as a form of cultural pride and a counter narrative to systemic oppression.
Who said that?
That's what Google said.
Google.
Oh, that's what Google.
Okay, wait a minute. One more time. One more time for the people in the back. I'm them people. One more time.
Okay. But that's what me and Dorian were saying. A term used to celebrate high achievement and success within the black community.
Yeah.
Serving as a form of cultural pride and a counter narrative to systemic oppression.
Yeah, that's what I said. The counter narrative, you pretty much doing something that they said that you couldn't do, or maybe you felt like you couldn't do. I feel like that is that's what makes it the excellent part. Like you just did something that just people not out here doing.
I'm glad you said that. Here's what make this part excellent. When black people,
I'm one of many. Yeah.
Program by propaganda, definitely. Well, here's what makes things excellent. When you actually know who you are. when you actually know it's not about what them saying what we can't do. How about everything we already did? How about everything when it comes down to inventions?
Yeah, my people did that, but I didn't do that.
Hold on,
you get what I'm saying?
It's not individualized. When you see black excellence, that's not an individual word.
I think that it is.
No, black.
That's why I feel like it's an individual journey, and that's why I feel like it's.
You can't think of it as individual.
Subjective.
You can't think it's individual journey.
Black excellence.
Yeah,
You know what I'm gonna do?
think it's individual.
I'm gonna call back in when I find this.
Go ahead, call back.
This saying, because it was a woman. I forgot which one of our black actresses it was.
Mm-hmm.
And when she spoke of black excellence,
I know what you're talking about.
It had something to do with philanthropy.
Mm.
It has things to do with that. I have never.
You talking about
and I
Viola
am
Davis?
50 years old. I have never in my life ever even heard the term black excellence being used at all when it comes to anything financial.
Because
that's actually so interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
But I'm gonna call back when I find it. I'm gonna call back.
For sure.
Well, all right. Thank you, Jay. But
hold on. Because Q said,
damn, I understand.
Damn. No, he didn't say it. He's like, damn. I understand what y'all saying, but don't bury our excellence either by denouncing it and comparing us to age-old patriarchs that we obviously can't outdo in 2 years. What has been built over hundreds of years.
Well, yeah. I mean, that sound.
No shade, no tea.
No shade, no tea, but we have not improved nothing either.
It's gonna take time to do that.
Caller, you on the air.
Hey, what's up? This is G. How y'all doing?
What up,
hey, G? Good morning.
I'm good. Yeah, I was calling to make a couple of comments right quick.
Sure.
I'm kind of with Miles and Dorian on the black excellence thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I done heard people call high school graduation black excellence.
Yes.
Like,
you don't think that is?
I'm sorry, excuse my language. I got a bad mouth, but I'm like, are you serious? This black excellence?
You don't think that is, G?
I think that's a prerequisite to just living life and being a functioning adult, becoming a functioning adult.
Thank you.
Got it. I think that's black excellence because so many of our black men don't get to get there.
But you know what? I call it perseverance. I can call it perseverance. I can call it a lot of things. But excellence, when it's something that has been being done, it ain't like you broke the mold. Like you ain't the first black man to graduate. You ain't gonna be the last.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now,
so if he was the first, it would have made it profound.
It'll make it it'll make a step forward for sure.
Okay.
Exactly. And then even on that tip, right? It's like this. I can call it excellence, but it ain't black excellence because everybody doing this.
Right.
Everybody doing this. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real on it. Let's be real on it. If I celebrate you too much for high school graduation, is college gonna mean that much more to you?
Yeah, because it's gonna be at another level, so I'm gonna need another level of encouragement.
No, you're just gonna need a new car.
Look, I got a son. I got a son, right? He play basketball. He play football, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never tell my son I tell him he's good.
Right.
I never tell him he's great.
Right.
I never tell him, you're the best.
There you go.
Well, why don't you want your son to feel like that? Because that could be a part of the black excellence that can push him.
If he reaches the ceiling, if he's excellent already, what do he have to do now?
The sky's the limit. So you pushing him is gonna make him be like, you know what? My dad instilled in me young that I'm the best.
No.
So now we going pro.
What I tell my son?
No.
If your work ethic, outdoes everybody else's work ethic, you're going to be the greatest. You're going to be the best.
Thank you.
But just because,
do you feel like that's pressure?
Just because you can score 3-pointers, just because, and don't get it wrong, I don't down my kid.
Right.
But I don't put this on him like, oh yeah, you just that deal. Because I'm watching you in your game and I'm seeing the mistakes you're making.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's pressure?
Be excellent. Yeah. What scripture?
No, I'm sorry. Do you feel like that's pressure on your son?
Oh. I feel like it's more. It is pressure, but as we've always heard, pressure can either bust pipes or make diamonds.
There
right?
you go. Right.
Okay.
So, with the right mental and emotional things to go with what I'm telling him, then I'm gonna make a diamond.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
That's an interesting perspective.
But I don't want him at 13 years old feeling like he's just the greatest because he's not.
Yeah.
Right, there
Dude,
you go.
I want him to feel like
I've seen
that.
Michael Jordan play.
Listen.
I've seen Larry Bird play.
Yeah, but
you're not there.
But you have to think Larry Bird and whoever you just named before that, they had to get where they are today. So they probably started off good like how your son was. You know what I'm saying?
How about this,
And somebody had to instill in them like, hey,
Michael Jordan.
you could go pro. Or you can make it one day.
Michael Jordan couldn't even make his high school basketball team. Listen, what I'm trying to...
Well, did he have
And he
a
had
village?
to work
And he had to work.
hard.
Did he have a village behind him encouraging?
So, listen, having a village sometimes can cripple you. Just know
Yes,
that.
it can.
Just know that.
You know how? I'm sorry, Miles, to cut you off, but you know how I look at American fucking Idol.
Okay.
It's a lot of people on there who and we done seen some of the people's mom and daddy in the back room like, oh my God, I know they're going to make it. And you looking like, y'all been letting this dude sing like this? Or y'all been letting her sing like this and telling her she's great? That's the problem with the world.
Okay.
That's the equivalent of a participation trophy, and I don't endorse that shit.
Yeah, there you go. So here's the thing. In this honest,
Interesting.
Here's the honest God truth. No matter what, and thanks for the compliment, Cal.
What is that?
He said me, Dice, and Calvin is part of that. But I would put it like this, and it's the honest God truth. When we speak of black excellence, we speak of it so highly, right? And we get so hyped and we get all rah about it.
That's the point.
But then it fizzles. Because
I feel like I don't feel like it dies. It just moves on to the next accomplishment.
It doesn't move on because we still don't own shit. We still don't have.
That's not black excellence.
No, we still don't. We still don't even control our own destiny.
That's not.
We don't. Our neighborhood. Look at our neighborhoods. Hey G, thank you for calling, bro.
Thank you so much.
Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
I'm so sorry. I just want to say now. I have seen some things that if you asked me, was it black excellence, I would say yes.
Yes, right.
Tyler Perry, that's black excellence.
I
feel
agree.
me?
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
But overall, it's excellence. You see what I'm saying? Overall, it's excellence because when we say black excellence, like we outdo people, we outdo other cultures in everything except these certain things that really matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like school, like banks, like hospitals?
Exactly.
Like
Now,
farms?
but the thing is, we can do those things just as great. We just haven't had the opportunities sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we did it. It was burned down. You feel me?
Hey,
Let's be real.
Hey, listen.
But what I'm just saying is like I've seen black excellence, but that ain't just a term that I throw out there.
Right.
I think that you know, like my cousin. You know, I got a cousin, man. He you know, in a short time, he's done a lot of great things in the medical field, right?
Right.
I don't be like, yeah, my cousin black excellent. No, my cousin just excellent, nigga. Because I mean, whether you put him up against black people or anybody, he excellent.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else get on there.
Thank you, G.
Thank you, G, for tapping in. We appreciate you.
Peace.
Always, of course.
And I will say this. And you hit somebody else.
No. Call back though, caller. We would love to hear from you.
So I will say this again. Everything the black people boast and say out loud is nothing but distractions for other people to know that we're coming.
Got you. Well, you call them distractions. I call them small victories.
I'm going to call it distractions. Why? Because if we just take history, we already know what we're able to do. We already know what we can do because we done it.
Yeah, but as the individual
hold on, listen, because we
entity, it still sparks you because you like, dang, I beat that. I beat that level. When you playing a game as a kid, every level you beat, you happy, you excited, you eager to what?
You know what, Shannon?
Go to the next level to beat that. Eventually do what? Beat the game.
It would really take somebody
and then you're moving on to what? Another game. You just don't throw the system away.
I mean,
as I said, so essentially the black excellence is like it changes just for the simple fact of
it really takes somebody who don't care about your opinion to say what I really need to say. I'm talking about, and that goes for me too.
You can say
no, I cannot because it won't come across properly. But a person who's full of wisdom that y'all see have wisdom and success, people will respect it more.
So you pretty much equate black success as in something that you can physically see.
No, I equate black success as nothing if we not doing it together.
Black excellence doesn't have to be done together.
It's called black excellence.
That's called unity.
It's called
Good
black.
morning.
It's called black excellence.
Good morning. This is Freckles.
Hi, Freckles. How are you?
What about Freck?
I'm fine.
What them to talk?
I have something to say about the situation. For one, I get so sick of hearing that black people don't own nothing. White people don't own nothing either. Who own what? Don't nobody own nothing in America. You can buy a house and you still don't own it. So if we sit here and put that's why black people can't get nowhere, because we want to put certain stigmas in their head. Nobody owns anything.
That's not true.
Everybody, that's true. Because don't nobody, when you buy your house, you still got to pay taxes until you're dead.
Yeah.
Well,
No shade, no tea.
excuse me, that's when you buy your house in Michigan, and certain lands have sovereignty the way they don't pay taxes.
Now we're in a different climate.
What you say?
We talking about America.
Exactly. Thank you, Freckles.
I'm talking about Texas. I mean,
right, in America, and you know you pay taxes every state you live in, baby.
Listen.
See, look, since y'all was talking, I was Googling everything, and I went into the encyclopedia, not Google, because Google will let you put in, I can put a fact in Google, and then it's going to be in there, and you can pull it up, and then you can say, oh, this is a fact, because I put it in the Google. That's how Google works, baby. Yeah. But I went into the encyclopedia, so y'all can stop saying that.
So can I ask you? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Who owns the hair industry?
Everybody.
It's not
important. But who actually owns it? Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Everybody
if
can
you
still
want to
be
be clear,
booked.
Everybody, nobody owns nothing. Just
please,
for instance,
let's be clear.
Hold on. Let's be clear. I make my own products, right? I make my products from scratch, right? That's from the ground. But when I go to that, I gotta go to the grocery store to buy it. If I don't go to the grocery store to buy it, like for instance, I grow my own plants, right?
Yeah.
I still had to go buy the seeds from somebody. I could have bought the seeds from a black farmer, a white farmer, whoever. I still bought it from somebody.
Exactly.
You missing the point.
That is the point.
I mean,
it's like we trying to sit here.
No,
black people is the most pick me motherfuckers, and I swear, the buy black situation. We be like, oh, we just buy black. If everybody buy black, we saying it like, oh, we want everybody to buy black, but we also want people to accept us, right?
No.
Yes, it is true.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
No.
But in all actuality, it's true.
So Freckles, you went to the encyclopedia, right? How many World Banks do we have?
The black people?
No, period, in the world.
Oh, I ain't go through all that. You want me to go that?
Well, it doesn't matter. You just pick a branch.
Hold on. No, it ain't no branch.
You pick a branch and you'll
but we also have
so you're
black
missing the point.
banks.
No, you're missing the point. When it's 8 World Banks.
Okay.
This is where everybody borrow money from.
Right.
Okay. Majority of them is owned by Jewish.
Okay.
There's the Arabic and 2 Arabic banks, and there's one more.
Okay.
What I'm trying to explain to you, though, however, we're talking about World Banks. When whoever control, like the hair industry right now is ran by, who's running the hair industry right now is the Chinese, right?
I'm sure.
So they're in controlling process of the hair industry. Right now, if you look at any majority of any hair product, Freckles, where's it coming from?
Right, the Chinese. Okay.
Hold on. The Chinese, so let's hold right there. So what I'm saying is,
we have one United Bank. You asked me a question, so I went to. You asked me that, so I went to encyclopedia. So you said institution. We have one United Bank, Liberty Bank, Cavera. I don't know how to pronounce that bank. We have a few. Greenwood. But see, the problem is we don't shop into our own.
You missing my point.
Our own banks.
You missing my point. I said, how many World Banks?
Okay, I have a question for you.
That's why I Googled. I went to the encyclopedia. Them are World Banks.
Let's just hypothetically say that we did own. Say that a black person did own. They own hair company or World Bank. I'm just saying, let's just hypothetically say that they did.
Okay.
They're located in Los Angeles,
what would
Boston,
that do?
and Miami.
What would that do? That would make them no different than any other person that's doing the same thing, where they may have different target audiences.
Are you for real?
Black, white, Asian, Chinese, just like they have. And we shop there. Other people shop there. So I'm just saying, with us owning it, what would that actually do?
Because we
that still wouldn't bring people together.
No,
No.
black people. It's not our problem. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
about
missing
the
the
money.
point. Oh my
That's the
God.
problem. Everybody
I'm not
thinks
talking
that
about
the
the money.
black people
I'm not
community.
talking about
The
the money.
problem in the black community is not money. The problem in the black community is that we don't stick together. We sit here and we bash each other. We down each other. Just like they just said that graduating high school isn't a black excellence. How, baby?
I agree.
How? That's the problem right there. We down everything that somebody do in the black community. But guess what? In that Asian community, in that other community, graduating high school that's a great milestone. They fucking have all kind of parties, fucking all kind of bullshit going on in that community. But in our community, the moment we do something, oh, that's nothing.
No.
Oh, that's what you did? You
No.
graduated high school?
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
I mean, the bottom line is. The bottom line
Then you
is.
go to a trade school. Oh, you went to a trade school? That's it? That's black excellence.
Not a university.
Anything that
Exactly.
you can do to better yourself is black excellence.
Thank you.
So I would say this.
Anything.
That's what I feel
I
like.
don't care. Like my daddy always told me, if you're gonna be a bum, be the best bum you can be. That means don't walk over a penny or a bottle.
Yeah.
Well, I would say this. Let's just say y'all all right. You supposed to graduate high school.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to do anything.
But so many
It
people,
ain't.
but so
Yes,
many
you are.
people
You're
don't.
supposed to live
So if
and
my
die.
kid does, I'm definitely going to praise them because, like I said, so many kids are in jail. They're not making it to see another day. So if my
Exactly.
son and our daughter
So how
graduate
about
high
this?
school, heck yeah, I'm gonna be that
The
parent.
only reason why you think
I'ma
like
be that
the
person
only
in the
reason why you
stand.
think like that because you're black.
But then y'all call.
No,
then
because
y'all sit here and say Tyler
black.
Perry is
No,
black
'cause I'm
excellence, and you wonder
human.
why our community is reaching and jumping. You say Tyler Perry is black excellence. That's what we gonna stand on.
I said no. I ain't gonna say we're gonna stand on it, but that's an example of black excellence to a person who it's going comparable to what Shani said, went against all odds. And this day, in this
But you
day,
never know. Somebody
Hold
that
on.
graduated high school might have went against
through
all
some
odds.
stuff.
I went against all
I'm
odds.
talking about, but the person who graduated from college is not employing 365 people. The person who did graduate from college do not have the things that we talking about when you're dealing with the Tyler Perry situation. We can just
I know a lot
stop.
of people
Tyler
that
Perry
graduated
didn't have
college
that when
do a
he
lot of that.
graduated.
It wasn't about when he graduated. He didn't even fucking graduate. So that's
My
not the
point.
But that's not the point. The whole point is we want to put black excellence on everything, and we ain't putting black family. We ain't putting family excellence on shit.
Yeah, because you're not uplifting the family.
But you ain't say family. You said black excellence.
No. If you heard what I said in the beginning, I said, fuck black excellence. Think about family excellence, because without family, you don't have nothing that's excellent. And that's period. You
That's true.
you cannot sit up here. That's the problem. We focus on the wrong shit. We focusing on some black excellence. But Uncle George is molesting every girl that's born to the family.
That's all in Hollywood.
I ain't fuck Hollywood. I'm talking about here.
You just praised Tyler Perry. He in Hollywood. He got a whole pedophile case going on.
He's not even.
I'm sure.
I'm just saying. He got a whole pedophile rape case.
He's not in Hollywood.
But you just said that that's black excellence.
I'm sorry. It's
Tyler
better because he
Perry.
have his own studio.
No, he's not in Hollywood.
Right, he got his own studio.
Right.
Yeah. But the whole thing, I don't know about his pedophile case, because I'm not trying to. Once again, I'm not trying to get in that portion of.
But everybody know about Diddy's.
But that's because.
But my thing with Diddy is everybody only got a problem with Diddy is because he messed with Nina. Because Diddy didn't do nothing no more than Dr. Dre did. Dr. Dre beat the hell out of Michelle L.A. and nobody gave a fuck.
What was her name?
He beat Cassie.
What was her name?
Michelle, whatever that girl name is, this
Michelle
little
A.
bird. That's what
Right.
I call her.
I don't
Bird, okay? Michelle A. Whatever hell her name
Right,
is.
that's
All
it.
I know is he beat the hell out of her.
He did. And the point is what I'm trying to say, that we just don't understand how important our family is versus trying to impress others. And that word black excellence is meant to impress other people.
Yeah.
So we
That's
can
what's like
stand.
it's pressuring.
No, it's not
It's
really.
more pressuring than inspiring.
It's pressuring if you're trying to focus on it. Focus on your family. You focus on your
But
family.
I feel like it should be pressure.
Okay.
Because pressure will, like, okay, so let me. The reason I say that is because, like,
for instance, I grew up with no pressure, so I barely did anything. Like, I didn't have to go to school. There was no requirement. I didn't have to graduate. There was no requirement to graduate high school. There was no requirement to go to school. I went to school because I felt like it.
Right.
If I woke up and went to school, it's because, I'm bored. I ain't want to sit at home and look at them. So it was no pressure. Everything, when I grew up, I had no pressure to do nothing.
Okay.
I had pressure to be nothing. My mom didn't give a fuck if I went to school or motherfucking sold dope on the corner. She didn't give a fuck as long as I didn't bother her. But I feel like pressure, when you pressure someone you put pressure on them, you letting them know, like, I have expectations for you. I expect you to be greater than me. Like, I remember one day my daughter was like, Mom, I want to be like you when I grow up. And I looked at her, I said, I want you to be better than me.
There you go.
Way better than me.
There you go.
So I expect you
But
to. That's like my sons. Like, I won't keep taking my foot off their neck. Like, if I see something in them that I don't like, bro, this something that that I see in me that they got in them, or something they daddy got, I'm gonna be like, hey, I see me, and this is something I don't like in me that you doing.
Sound like family excellence to me. So listen, so hold on.
I hate when people try to make stuff work.
So let me get this clear so I can understand even better. You said you wanted things better for your children than you had for yourself. That is worth being applauded for, right? Because most people don't want it.
Because that's black excellence.
No, the only problem I have.
Because most women look at their daughters as a competition.
That's family excellence. So let's put it like this: the problem with the word excellent is almost close to the word perfect. People simulate excellence to perfect, right? And no one in the world could ever be perfect. So if
that's true. That's why I feel like
wait a minute.
more pressuring.
Eliminate the shit, because when people hear excellence, and the minute they hey, you ever saw? See, I don't know if you, Chantel, you ain't had no children yet, but wait till when your child comes to you and you give them a disappointing look.
Yeah, that's gonna hold more weight than
wait a minute. So because a child would never be perfect, and we believe that A's are perfect.
And you gotta watch your words. Like, even like, for instance, my daughter, she's dating, right? And she's been dating this guy for a year. And I've always told him, I said, I like you for my daughter for right now. Because I never want my daughter to think that, this is who I want you with for the long run.
Right.
You feel me? It's like, you still got to watch your words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, yeah, I like you for right now. Because the moment you do something, I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? So understand that it's conditions.
Yeah, again, but that's what I'm saying. With excellence come conditioning. And
that's true.
And people conditioning.
Because of society.
Everybody conditioning is not good. And everybody conditioning is not appropriate to what's going on in today's time. If it was a time where this technology wasn't available, I could see excellence coming about. But due to the fact that anybody can just say, Siri, what is excellence? Siri, what is uplifting? Siri, what is pressuring? When I was growing up, I had to go to go get a book. See, look at it. See, this is what. See,
I was gonna say your phone be too tapped in.
Siri is tapped into my voice all day. So whatever you ask Siri, and whatever answer Siri give you, most children take it literally. And that's the sad part. Thank you, Freckles, for giving us a call.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I was saying, but do you expect them not to? They kids. So it's like if they asking you something, they're looking at your answer.
How about if you be
the wherewithal?
How about you as a mother and or a father and or a cousin, uncle, nephew be the perfect example or the best example for them? You won't have to go to a book.
Yeah, that's what I said. Everything ain't in the book.
Hold on, what did Rhea say? She might have said something ignorant. What you say?
The only ones who have been on the show can't random call is not 2 minutes. Okay. I told my boys they too young to settle down. 21 to 16 is not the age to think this. The last girl/boy, I want no experience life a little first. I can agree with that.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I've been in enough children's lives to understand this. The people around them have greater influence than the people outside. Because the people outside have no, I'm about to show you. There's no people on the outside. There's a lot of people inspired to be Jordan, right? only 2 probably came close. So what I'm saying is, I don't care about how people feel. The actual fact of living life is different. When you going for something, I told you, I don't never aspire to be okay or average. If I'm not the best at it, I'm going to be close enough to where people are going to say, when it comes down to this, you need to talk to Miles.
That's a good ideology to have, but I don't feel like that's one you should always carry.
Well, however, however you want to put it, being the best.
Because being the best equates that you have no room to grow.
That's not true.
That is true.
No, because Jordan always grew. Every time he played ball, he grew. It's not about a person saying you the best. What up, though, Glenn? Shout out to Glenn, Ken. Street noise in the building. So the whole thing is not about just being. When you being the best, you always growing. That's what the best do. They always constantly grow. Mm-hmm. When Shaq was considered the best, he kept growing. Kobe kept going. Jordan, LeBron. Uh-oh. So, Carly, you on the air?
Let me get my 2 minutes in. Red, go ahead, clock it. Go. Miles, you are absolutely correct.
Of course,
in the assessment of from a whole esoterical level.
Yeah, no,
you have to think like it starts at home. Your excellence comes from your charity, from how you a good neighbor. If you raising your kids to be like my man G said, he said, I don't tell my son he great. You know how many parents are out here helicoptering their kids in all kinds of stuff, and at the same time, he was keeping him humble.
Yes.
That's about humility. That's something that misses our people so much. Learn to be humble. Learn to have some discipline. And once again, when I was speaking on ownership, he was talking about, what I was talking about, flipping a house? No, I don't want to, you renting a house out. How many of y'all are really buying and getting built from the ground up apartment buildings? If you want to own something, and listen, even the rich have to pay their fair share of property taxes. That's just how the system that we live in is set up. Technically, you do own it when you sell it. The state and the county isn't getting a profit from your sale. So yes, you do own it. And also, when it comes to the products that we buy, if you don't own and we use, like I said about Tyler, you can have a studio, Miles. But if you don't own the distribution of your movies and your television shows, who owns that? Who's giving him $1 billion? Mm-hmm. No, we got to ask bigger. It's bigger than rap, as they would say.
Right.
It's bigger than rap. Mm-hmm. It's bigger than all of what you an athlete, or we talking about high school. We ain't even got our families together. Mm. And the people that are doing these things have their families together.
So the excellent part is wherever you are at, you try to just kind of exceed that level.
I mean, you always try to grow, but you don't grow for you. Mm-hmm. You grow for your generation that's coming behind you.
Mm-hmm. I think you grow for you though.
No,
I think that's why so many people don't really grow. They stay stagnant.
That's not true.
They try to grow for others instead of themselves.
No, you have to grow for other people. Like Beyonce, Jay-Z said, my great grandchildren is already rich.
Right, because that's generational wealth.
But that's what generational wealth is. That's why you build. You don't build just for you, because you only can go so much. But by the time you make $300 million, it ain't too much more money you need. This is the bottom line. You gonna come on, man. You 50-something years old. It ain't $300 million. You can live out the rest of your life very good, very well. So
that's exactly what he
she said. I own my cousin, but it's housed in Miles Studio. So I think he think it's his.
And it just be literally all in the camera, all in the frame. He don't even be caring.
This one mine though. I got raw honey in it.
Shout out to Raw Burrito. Check them out Mondays at 6 p.m.
I got real stuff in mine. I got oranges, lemons, cinnamon.
Crazy. Is the crab leg still in there?
No, she thought the cinnamon stick was a crab leg. She's slow. So anyway, So, hey, y'all, you already know what time it is. It's 10:30 plus. We about to go to commercial break. We'll be right back. It's cross promotions for Raw But Real Pod Talk. See y'all at 6, I guess. All right, then. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We'll be right back. Peace. Stay with us.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
Hey, Ray! Chase! Oh God! No! Oh God! No! Oh God! Oh! Where's my child? No!
Come on, man. It's $8 million split 5 ways. You know it's worth it. Follow me and let's do this.
Please.
You better pray he doesn't come home.
No, help!
So I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah and these bitches set it off. I ain't risking my life for no $2,000. You got $1 million in the hood. Somebody gonna fuck around and rob that motherfucker. You see a bitch, and smack a bitch.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show.
Oh, yeah, we right back at you. Right back at you. It's the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I wish Glenn could call in. Glenn he's probably one of the best family men I've ever met in my life. Glenn, if you can, give us a call. 810-560-0658. 810-560-0658. Black excellence. That's what I said. I love the topic, but I hate that I had to say it. But when people would have wisdom,
you always like to ruffle feathers.
Because the bottom line is this: Black excellence is for a culture of people. It's for a group of people. It ain't just for it's not for individual.
Yeah,
it's not an individual. It's not an individual sport. So that's why I say that. When I look at a lot of things that Black people contribute to more than we control, something is wrong. John D. Rockefeller had an expression. He said, "Own nothing but control everything."
Yeah, that's what Ms. Rhea said.
Right. She put her own nothing, control everything. So when you think about it, we don't own nothing, and we don't control nothing. That's bad. We don't own nothing and we don't control nothing.
You don't think so?
I know so.
I not only say that because when we did the whole boycott, the whole DEI thing, they were saying how much our dollar not being spent affects.
That's a whole distraction. Target has been going out of business.
They know they wrong for them swag bags that everybody stood in line for.
Oh, hold on, but people were looking at Target. If that's the case, it'll be more people affected more than Target. Target ain't being targeted. Target been going out of business. Mm-hmm. That's why they put a grocery market in Target to attract more people. Say that? Hell no. Hell no. They had no fresh
I'm trying to think back.
No, I'm telling you, Target troubles. If you just Google,
I don't think that they did.
Target troubles in business.
Yeah,
Target been in trouble.
Now that I think about it, I don't think Target's did. Walmart always had that area.
Target been in trouble. Been calling you in there.
Hey, what's happening, man?
What up, Glenn?
How are you?
What's going on? I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, how are you?
I don't know if you've been tuned in for the whole topic, but I wasn't trying to say it's no such thing as black excellence, but I think you need to have family excellence before you have black excellence. So, and I think you're one of the best family men I've met in my life. So that's why I wanted you to call in, brother. Because a gentleman, G, stated, you don't always tell people, he don't tell his children that they're great. He tell them it's good, but he want to keep pushing them because actually, after you say you're excellent, what do they have to really push for? I just want you to possibly comment on that.
Well, I do agree that before we can spread out and try to teach black excellence, we have to teach family unity. I don't think you can achieve black excellence without family unity first.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like, how can I teach my neighbor's children and I'm not teaching my children shit?
True.
So, I mean, I agree from that perspective, but I think that we have a misconception sometimes of what these words actually mean. Because what's excellent to you may be something different from me.
That's true.
Very true.
And I think often as us as a people, we associate excellence to money. Mm-hmm. And that's just not the case.
Right.
The money comes from being excellent.
I agree.
Yeah. Damn. There you go. See, that's wisdom. See,
I agree.
Glenn got wisdom.
Yeah.
And see, again, like I told him.
Thank you.
And that's what I said. I said when you was talking about the family, I said I will call that unity, because that's what it is. Once a family is united, yes, I feel like we then can have black excellence or just excellence.
But now you gotta be careful with how you look at that. Because once you become united, you automatically have achieved something excellent.
I agree. Because you did what? You beat that odd, or you beat that standard of being a family or being united? No, simply because you did what you were supposed to do concerning your family. Okay. So what would your definition of black excellence be, Mr. Cannon?
I don't know if I have a definition for it, because I think that there's been times in my life where I have achieved excellent things, but that doesn't mean that one who achieved excellent things actually is an excellent person.
Ooh.
Okay.
So there's been times in my life where I look back on my life and I said, you know what? I really did my thing on that one.
Right.
And there's times in my life where I've said, I did my thing on that one, but the way I achieved it wasn't worth shit.
Oh, see, that's what. But see, so Glenn, that's what I was saying. Like, most people don't understand. Sometimes, shout out to Dick Gregory.
I like the way he broke it down.
Dick Gregory used to tell people flat out, because he was at the age of you couldn't even really combat with him because he had the wisdom of it. And he'd been through his life experiences. So sometimes as I get older, I be really want to tell people to shut the and just pay attention. Don't listen to me. Just pay attention. You don't have to take my advice because maybe I'm not driving what you think a person like me should be driving. Maybe I'm not in the house that you think a person like me should have. However, if you just pay attention, if you shut up and pay attention, you will grasp a hold of the things that I'm trying to explain because you're not trying to hear me because of the things that you believe I should have. So,
well, one of the hardest things in this world to be is an excellent listener.
Now that is facts.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many levels to that word and that concept, but people do with it what they will.
Yeah.
So when we're discussing a word and a concept such as this, we have to not listen just to reply. We have to listen to understand.
Bingo. Yes.
Wow. That's dope, Glenn. Well, man,
And I agree.
I definitely agree. Hey, man, thank you for calling.
No problem, man.
Thank you so
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Peace.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hey, and see, that's what I'm saying. So Glenn got wisdom. Glenn have lived an experience of life to where most people even wish to have, right?
Now
And-
I do have one more video pertaining to this, and this is a different perspective of how we look at Black excellence. But I want to know your perspective on this. So stay tuned, guys, and also in the chat we want to know your perspective too. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
Right back.
There's a version of Black excellence that's become popular in corporate America and academia, predominantly, let's say, ruling class institutions. And it's not real excellence. It's turned into performance. It's Black professors who figured out exactly what the managerial class thinks a successful Black person should look and sound like, and they perform it. But here's the thing. The performance goes both ways. And some people are performing being more Black than they actually are, and it shows. And when I said more Black, I did quotations because nobody necessarily defines Blackness, and there is an inherent issue that comes with that because people have an idea of what that is, and then they try to play into it. But you can spot it, and you can spot it immediately. They start using slang they never used growing up. They're updating their vocabulary because a new phrase is trending on TikTok. They walk into team meetings talking about clock that T, or whatever the phrase of the week is.
Whew. So
do you think that is a
Yes.
true perspective?
Yes.
That it's becoming
Yes.
less of Black excellence and more of a performative.
Yes, all day. But that's why he said it in a better form than I can say it.
Okay.
So people can actually just take part of what they think or assume about us. But Black excellence, if you want to look at it, exists every single damn day. Someone ride the elevator, ride through a traffic light, cut on their lights, talk on your cellular phone, use a GPS.
Cellular phone.
I'm being honest with you. I mean,
Yeah.
these are the things. Those are the excellence that got this world to where it's at. And then we don't even look at that part.
As Black excellence.
We don't even focus on that part.
I just feel like because a lot of us just wasn't around at that time.
You don't have to,
so we're not going to just think about that. Or
if that's the case, don't drive a car. The car been around before you was here.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not that we don't know that our Black, people is the one that made these inventions. But how are we supposed to act? Every time we get on the elevator, oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And you did this. Like, how are you supposed to act that a Black person invented something?
How about try to improve it?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's not true. That's the problem. That's the problem with your generation.
I just like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why would I fix something that has been working very well all of these years?
Evidently, it wasn't working before it even got invented. So what are you talking about?
Well, yeah, it has to be a first of everything.
My point to you is, this is the point right now.
Because then I'm gonna be competing with whoever that is that's already been doing that. Because now I'm trying to come out with something new.
You're not competing. You're improving. What are you talking about?
I will be competing with that person that's still in business.
They're not. They're not in business. They're not. The person who made the air conditioner, they're not in business. They gone.
The person that made it, no. I'm talking about the companies that duplicated whatever they saw. Whoever the first person was, another company was
where's your
that's
excellence?
pretty good.
So
and
where's
then
your
another,
excellence? Where's your excellence then? If you think like that, where's your excellence?
You actually owning a business. You actually being successful in your business.
No, stop.
You actually.
You just coming up with something.
No. I'm. This is what I've been saying the whole show. You actually reaching a level that maybe people around you or in your environment has not reached. That's excellence. You finally being a business owner. That's excellence.
Anything that you complete is excellent.
Exactly.
So
that's why I feel.
You could be the best mother. That's I mean, a better mother than your
That's
your
excellence.
Mother.
I'm beating the odds. A team mom. That's excellence to me.
You're not beating no odds.
A team mom is excellence to me because she did beat the odd.
What
She still graduated. She's still very much keeping herself together. She did not throw her life away. The baby did not stop anything.
Shani, stop it. The teen mom got every program in the world to assist her to get her to wherever she want to be.
But
it doesn't take that much. The whole
thing. But I'm saying that's still excellence, though.
Okay, if you want to believe that's excellence, that's fine. How about excellence on how to write a book to teach an autistic child how to work normal in normal conditions?
I get that. But if a teen mom is just focusing on being a mom, she's not focusing on an autistic person.
I'm not talking about a teen mom. I'm talking about a person, period. If you're going to be excellent, you can't just be an excellent mom and be a bad person. So I'm talking about if you're going to work within excellence, work within excellence.
What I believe with that is that if a person don't get the same version of you, it must be a reason why.
Huh? What do a person
You pretty much said you could be a stand-up mom, you could be a great mom, you know, things like that. So
no, you stuck on teen mom. I was just talking about just being an excellent person, period.
Right. Well,
so I'm talking about. So where's excellence come in? There's a lot of things you can not step on people's toes. You can actually people.
I'm not saying. Well, I'm more so looking at it as it's never something that it's nothing that we push. But I'm saying if the kid is a teen mom and she still graduates and beats all of the odds, to me, that's a form of excellence.
You don't have no odds to beat.
Yes, it is. When she actually graduates.
A lot of people
walk across the stage.
They got all kind of programs.
Shani, Caller, you're on the air.
They got all kind of programs for girls to graduate. They pregnant.
I think that y'all missing the point. I'm not saying go out here and condone teen pregnancy. What I'm saying is the success that she reaches after being a teen mom, when all of the odds are against that teen mom to not succeed in the beginning. That to me is the excellent part. Not having a baby at 15. I didn't have a baby at 15.
Okay.
I'm not a mom. Listen, I'm not even a mom. I'm not going to sit here and condone it. Obviously, that wasn't something that was condoned in my family to have teen pregnancy. But what I'm saying is
there's many programs that's made for women
that you still have to very much get up and apply for. And put your effort for and show up for. So even if you are using these resources, okay, they out here for you to utilize. But it's so many people that just give up and drop out and do let them having a baby consume them. And they become another statistic that didn't make it.
Oh, you talking about black women where they the highest college graduates in the whole world? Stop it.
No, that's do anything.
My point to you is that's not true. It's just simply not true.
Okay, Ms. J. Shreese.
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay, so yeah, cause y'all. So first, I was about to call. I was calling in because of you, Shani, because I'm like, wait, what? She said what? So
right.
I'm gonna be able to understand you just by you simply answering this.
Okay.
My child graduates from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Versus my child graduating from high school on a 4.0 summa cum laude valedictorian. What Which one is excellent?
Both. Just the valedictorian is more superior.
Let me. How is graduating excellent? And that's your job as a kid.
Because
you have one job as a kid. Let me finish. You have one job as a kid.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to pay for your shit. You're not putting food in your stomach. You're not paying for none of that. Your job is school. So if we are now going to say that that's excellence, go ahead.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah, to me that is excellence. At that age and stage in their life, that is a point of excellence. However, yes, more will come. But I'm definitely going to praise them and say, hey, yeah, you did that. Like, because kids go through a lot more than what parents actually think about. And that's just on a day-to-day basis of going to school, the whole nine. I get it. Parents or older people don't really look at it, but kids really do be struggling and going through things. So anytime that I see someone that actually makes it, I'm going to be the first one that's going to congratulate them. I'm not just going to make it be like, oh, yeah, you were supposed to do that. Now, if they are a valedictorian, I'm going to for sure be like, you know what? That was excellence, and you had it a little razzle-dazzle. You was really on your grind. But I'm not going to discredit the one that did graduate with the 3.0.
It's not discrediting them. It's you did what the hell you were supposed to. You're supposed to graduate high school.
I get it, but it may not be easy.
That's no different than you're supposed to take your ass to elementary school. There's no difference. It's not a difference. The excellent part is the person who had the summa cum laude and all the accolades. That's the excellent part. Them walking across the stage, no, that wasn't excellent. That was you doing what the hell you were supposed to do. It's no difference than me as a mail carrier putting the mail in the mailbox. Guess what? That's what I was supposed to do. Now, if I did some cartwheels and some flips and crip whop up to that bitch and put it in there, that's excellent.
See, but that's what the video was just saying. It's taking away the excellent part. Now we're putting on a performance because now I gotta go through all these hoops and do all of this extra stuff.
That ain't what they were saying.
Now make it be this grand thing where it's excellent when just doing what I was supposed to do originally.
That ain't what the video said. The video was saying
that's what I interpreted it as.
We can play it back, but I want to show you that they were saying how people come into our culture or try to be a part of Black excellence by portraying the words or imitating the actions and not putting in the work. That's what that was about. I don't see how you got that.
That's how I interpreted it.
I think excellence, when people hear that word, we're looking for something phenomenal. Because it's excellent.
Exactly. It's a performance.
You
at
graduating,
that point.
It's not phenomenal.
It is.
That's what you supposed.
It's a phenomenal point in your life, and I'm gonna be looking for college graduation, right? Because I know that you're capable of high school. I'm gonna be right at the college with the
college
same.
and high school totally different.
And I'm gonna be in both stands or stadiums or whatever.
College and high school is totally different.
How?
One, because college you're on your fucking own.
You on your own. You walk to classes in the high school.
In high school, no, because somebody else paying your bills.
Where?
Thank you.
In high school,
you're dependent on your parents.
Most people have jobs in high school.
Don't get me wrong.
Yes, they do. You can have a work permit because I started working at 16.
Yeah, but 16 next year you graduating.
No.
Stop.
Yeah. It don't matter.
And Shanny, I had a work permit. I will say this: you, as someone who got pregnant as a teen, right?
Okay.
They were, and
she
they
don't
went on.
She don't have children at all.
Like, listen, I was a teen mom. I was a teen mom, but I didn't raise my kids. But I did become a teen mom.
Okay.
I just didn't raise my kids. However, coming out of that with a double master, some people may say
that's
that
excellent.
I beat the odds.
Yes, that's Black excellence right there.
No,
yes.
I just beat the odds, baby. That wasn't excellent.
Yeah, you beat the odds. Yes, which was excellent. So many women did not. That's what sets you apart.
I'm gonna let somebody else call in. I'm going.
Thank you so much, Miss J. Cerise.
You're welcome, baby.
Glad you beat them eyes.
Thank you.
I can see her face right now.
But Glenn was
girl, because I'm ready to spin this block.
I can see Miss J. Cerise's face right now. I swear.
Hey Jay, come get her.
Look, pick me up.
I'm not too far.
No,
I am hanging up.
Okay, bye. Come pick me up. You wasn't paying mortgage with the high school job.
Sure wasn't.
I was not, but that has nothing to do with anything.
Shani. Ooh.
Thank you, calling.
They calling in for you.
They saving you.
They calling in for you. Calling you on the air.
Look, they saving you.
Now let me tell y'all something. No, I'm just. Hey. One thing I wanted to say.
Who we speaking with?
Oh, this is G. I thought y'all got my voice by now.
What up, G?
Y'all ain't gonna be treating me like my name's Stanley out here. Now.
Listen, third time's the charm. No. I got you.
No, I was gonna say, I don't want to get it misconstrued, right?
Mm-hmm.
I encourage my children, right? And when my kid graduate, I'm going to tell them, congratulations, good job, you know?
Right.
Especially now, if like we was talking about now, if you valedictorian, bruh, oh yeah, I'm a really, hey, now that's excellent, bro. You did excellent in school. Okay. You are the valedictorian. You see what I'm saying? But if my son, like I was coming out of high school, we got doggone 2.0 average, no, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My family was happy because they didn't think I was going to graduate.
Exactly.
Not the fact it wasn't nothing put big on it.
That wasn't excellent, though, Shannon.
That was the point.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that was not excellence that I did that.
Thank you.
My family wasn't happy that I graduated with a 2.0. No, they was happy because they like, boy, you scared the hell out of us. We ain't think you're going to make it.
Exactly. Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it ain't about. I encourage my kids. Like I don't do nothing but love on my kids and encourage them. I tell them they're beautiful. I tell them they can do anything that they want to do in this world. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I also tell them that it ain't gonna just come to you. You're gonna have to work for it. And if you want, like I tell my son all the time, bro, it's people out here that you were born with a God-given talent, right? A God-given gift, right?
Yes.
And being athletic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, the thing is, that don't make you excellent. What make you excellent is putting in the work. I say it's a lot of guys who ain't as good as you, but and this was some years ago, I say, but just because of your lack of work ethic and not always giving it 100, 110,
mm-hmm.
they gonna pass you up. And they was trash. And now when you encounter them in this basketball world again, they gonna do your ass in because they out there working.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
so if you want to be excellent, it's a lot that come with that. You don't just wake up out the bed excellent in nothing you do.
No, I agree with that, G.
Yeah.
And just because I do it and I'm excellent at it, that still don't mean it's black excellent. I'm just excellent because I kick an Asian's ass in it. I kick a goddamn whoever's ass in it. So it ain't just black excellent.
Yeah.
It's all excellent.
And so the question was basically, is it pressure or?
Is it pressure or uplifting?
It depends. I feel like it depends because you got some people who try to live out their life through their kids,
mm-hmm.
and try to and they still want them to be excellent, but that's pressure because a lot of times you got kids doing things they don't want to do.
Yeah.
And you trying to live out your dreams through your kids, or trying to make or trying to correct too many things instead of letting the kids live. So it can be uplifting, especially once you have gotten to the point of excellence, to where you want to go do more. But it can be pressuring because one thing about it, everybody, and this kind of go back to that one thing we was talking about with the higher echelon or higher prestige positions, or like lawyers, doctors, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we just look at ourselves and where we going and really do the deep work and digging into ourselves, then we ain't got to worry about the pressures because you doing what you feel like you was called to do anyway, your purpose, right? So you won't want to be excellent in it. But now if you looking at somebody else and trying to base your life off theirs, then now you're gonna put pressure on yourself. So everything is kind of With me, it ain't nothing. Just everything is about the circumstances and things around it. You feel me?
I agree.
I agree.
Life.
Thank you for calling, G.
Life experience.
All right, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Peace. Hey, listen, y'all, give us a call 810-560-0658. 810-560-0658.
Yeah, come save Miles. Come save him.
I'm already saved because I live within excellence. Anyway, so
I'm sorry. Is that the family? The family excellence.
You know what? I wish I had the opportunity to live within the family excellence.
Oh, that's so good.
I have.
It's an individual effort.
No, I have been a part
or
of
collective.
No, I have been a part of raising children. Raising my youngest daughter, I could say I done better than I ever done.
Don't know what
you know what I mean? Rhea, for you to even condone with this girl, no, I did not fall asleep. For you to even condone with Shannon is saying something seriously wrong with you.
No, because y'all don't be hearing.
No, I hear you, Shannon. Trust me, I hear you.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay if you don't agree.
No,
I personally feel like I'm getting better with that.
I definitely don't agree.
I'm getting so good with that. With saying that we don't agree.
Yeah, I'm definitely. You should be used to it. Listen,
I know I am.
So what I'm saying is,
I am.
The love.
I have emotional intelligence.
When you about time. So when you dealing with excellence, you have to really look at that word, and that word goes a long way.
Yeah. Because the way y'all making it seem, no shade, no tea, is giving a performance act. It's giving a person in a circus.
Well, the word
that I have to be the main act and do something that's so spectacular that nobody else has ever done for you to be like, oh yeah.
The theory of black the theory of black excellence is a circus act to me. However, because it's a collective. When you hear black excellence, that's not singular. That's a plural motion. You know what I mean? Black excellence is a push.
I feel like it's a singular entity.
Black Lives Matter. That's
I feel
what
like
it
it's
reminds
a
me.
single entity that can join people together.
It give me the Black Lives Matter.
Because you got to
thing.
think about it, right? Say if I got a 4.0, you got a 4.0, and
that is better than you.
No, shut
go
up.
ahead.
And two other people in our class got a 4.0, right? And say that us four, we were invited to a particular brunch because we got a 4.0.
Would that be black excellence or just student excellence?
That would be black excellence because we're our individual self and our individual scores put us in rooms together collectively where we're now of black excellence. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like your individual self can put you in those rooms with other like-minded people do other black excellence things.
When those four people when all those four people have low desires and they all in one room, what'd you call it?
Oh, come on.
I'm asking.
You mean when people be human?
No. Oh, but you're not human getting a 4.0?
I was going to say, yeah, you're human getting a 4.0.
Right.
But at that point, we're only looking at academics for the 4.0. We're not looking at the mental health that you're going through to get that 4.0. So that had no correlation.
No. You don't go through no mental issues getting a 4.0. What the hell you going to go through to get a 4.0? Either you got it or you don't.
Okay. You don't know how many people be literally dang near about to really go through it because they stressing about midterms and finals and tests and...
You talking about college?
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about...
I mean, high school too.
Girl.
That's why when you was like high school and college is different, I'm like, how?
4.0.
You really doing the same thing.
No, because listen, one thing...
Because I graduated college with a 3.9. So it's like...
Oh, yeah,
I graduated high school to 4.0. So it's just kind of like...
Would you get...
It was kind of something like, okay, I've been doing this. It's just new territory, it's a new word.
No, because guess what? Going to college, you had to worry about getting gas to get in your car. When you was at school, when you was in high school, did you have to worry about that?
You still have... You still very much have to get to school.
I asked you a question.
So whether it's your car, your parents' car, your sister's car,
did you have to worry...
has to be put into
Did you have to do it?
I live close enough where I could walk to school.
I'm talking about so even better.
Thank you, Yamimi.
So stress over grades, I get it. I'm not stressing over no grades. Grades easy. All you have to do is read.
No, No, it's further beyond just reading.
I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry.
It's further beyond just reading because most tests is just a matter of you retaining information so you can answer a multiple choice question so they can say, oh, you got it, and then they move on to the next curriculum. School was very easy for me because all I had to do was read. Excuse me, I was in school last, so I think mine is more.
No, actually, mine was because you had
mine a little bit more relatable. No, this just happened.
No, because you can get on the internet.
Miles,
we didn't have the internet.
School for me just happened.
We didn't have the internet.
College for you, school for you.
I would never want to go to college.
Happened a while ago.
Sorry, I just would never want to go to college. I really thought and still think college is the worst thing for people to go to unless they're trying to be a particular type of thing.
I mean, I don't think it's the worst thing, but what I am seeing now is that the person who has a college degree and the person that don't getting the same job and making the same money. So you do what you want with that information.
Well, what I'm saying is that sometimes when you go to college, you're 4 years behind when you graduate.
I don't think so.
Well, just think.
I think that even if you don't get a degree in your field, I feel like something that you learn within those 4 years is going to help you in the real world.
I mean, that's anything that's happened in life, but you can't say that you consider if you're going to school for a particular thing for 4 years. That same thing is going on without you. So by the time you graduate, there's new laws, new things that's going on. So now you got to relearn the shit that you learned.
That's why you have updated curriculum.
Girl, be quiet.
You do. You have updated curriculum that you are learning across high schools and colleges.
So that's why
different majors.
So majority of people who graduated from college last year don't have a job now due to AI, due to a lot of things that's going on that they don't know. Stop it. I mean, that's how life goes. The more you.
Well.
Question?
No.
Okay, thank you. So,
because you had no point. You had 0 point.
People who just graduated from college can't even get a job.
Yeah, I just said that. I said the only thing that I would say, I don't think it's a waste of time. But what I can say is that people that are graduating, because my friend, she has a master's. She's not working in her field. But you would think so because she took the time to go back for the master's to guarantee and secure that she would be in that particular realm.
What type of field is that?
Social work.
Oh, you talking about the places that closed down all over the state?
Very prevalent. No, one thing about it though, I'm not listening to that because you can say that ain't something that's deemed as a career anymore. But where the first place you going when you messed up or you sick? You going to that hospital and you want to see that nurse face. So you can't sit up here and tell me that nurses, that social work or anything along those lines is not a real career and or occupation.
Thank you, Dorian.
College is a waste of time.
Dorian ain't said nothing.
If you're not going for a degree that is in a field that will be able to produce something.
Dorian, that's hard to say. That's really hard to say. You don't know how the cookies gonna crumble because again, it's nurses out here.
I ain't talking about nurses.
I'm just saying that's one of the occupations that people go to school for, and they plan on making it. Yes, they do.
That's not a college.
Yes, it is.
A nurse, a non-professional job.
So you don't go to college to be a nurse.
That's a trade school.
You can do a trade, but they have nursing programs that are in university.
Yeah, but that's
we need
crazy.
More trades than we need more IT people right now.
Right.
We need more trades than we need a social worker right now. And you may think, well, with all the mental issues we may have, but will that really pay for that?
She got a mental issue now. She just started laughing for nothing.
Because I'm thinking about how y'all is.
You only learn one thing. You only going to school to learn one thing.
She ain't making it her show.
That's not true.
She ain't making it her show.
How many things have you learned in college?
I learned a lot of things. And to be honest, each grade builds on the next. So I've been learning to build on top of things my whole life.
Okay, cool. That's you. But in the aggregate, when you have a lot of people go to college, they'll try to take the softest degree that they can get.
Very true, yeah.
I know. You got generalized degrees in engineering. You have generalized degrees in education. You have generalized degrees in all of these different fields, right? Those
are called general studies, and you typically take those the first couple years of your 4 year, and that's something that's across the board. Anything that you take, you have to take prerequisites. That's a mandatory.
That's crazy.
It's mandatory.
But that's crazy.
And you don't even start taking your major courses in your freshman or sophomore year. So what are we talking about?
That's the problem.
These are prerequisite means
taking
so that
means
that I'm learning more than what I'm coming in for my major for.
Absolutely. But
Right.
But hear me out. Hear
So
me
I'm
out.
learning
you know
more.
what prerequisite is? Prerequisite really means remedial
meeting
studies
these
because
requirements.
they're basically you have an extended bit of high school. That's all that is. That's what prerequisite. The first 2 years.
So that I can meet these particular requirements.
You know what they're trying to do? It's no different than the military. We're gonna put you in basic training. We're gonna put you in basic training before we actually make you a certified, whether it would be an E level or D level or whatever you would be in the military.
And that's where they're being built at during those training times. You're being built
check it out.
in
check
those
it out.
prerequisite
We have
times.
naval academies. Like I said, we have so many universities. We have a naval academy.
Okay.
We have military. You have colleges where you can go to be basically your first 4 years are basic training, and then you're going to fall into a field, and then you can go to college where the military will pay you, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
you could
why
be
so many people
specialized-
go.
So you could be specialized. But here's the thing.
People go there when they don't know what they want to do.
Here's the thing, though, sweetheart.
Hey, sweetheart,
The
your ass.
military is paying for it, for this education where you'll be probably in the military for 20 plus years, retire with a great pension, all of that good stuff, right? As opposed to you going to a private college or a public university and you have to pay for it. They're basically prerequisite is trying to see if you're going to wash out of college, which most people do the first 2 years.
Or they change your major.
Or they change your major because you're not smart enough to be on that particular major.
No, or you may just
based off your
change. You may just change your life.
Remember now, like I told you before, and if you doubt me, listen. Do you know a university president? I know about 3 of them.
That has nothing to do with me. I just attended the school.
I'm trying to tell you, look, this is how it was explained.
Dorian, when was you in college? So what does that have to do with anything? And what is the president, what he's saying, what that got to do with anything?
It has everything to do with it. Everything we're discussing. Excellence, like Miles said, we're going to go back to the main topic, starts at families. Most foreign families focus and concentrate on the family. We're going to send some to school. We're going to send some to work. We're going to send some to learn trades. But we're all the collective, and we're going to bring it all back in the home.
That's true.
Then we can start becoming excellent. Like G said, you get the money, then you're excellent. But if it's all focused on the family, listen, if it's all focused on the family, because we're the only group of people in America who are sitting here talking on basic levels about basic things and still don't have a basic understanding. So most of us are prerequisite if you think about it. Okay?
Well, those are necessary.
We're watching out on the first most important thing because of welfare. Thanks, LBJ. Thanks, Democrat Party. Welfare. Put the dad out the home, no father. The family, the black messiah is the dad, and he's going to keep the home a home. And in other societies and other groups, they stay together. They go party together. They go hang together. They gonna make money together. That's excellence. You going to college and you got your degree, it's not helping your cousin, it ain't helping your auntie, it ain't helping grandmama, it's helping you. And you have debt. Now, if you looked at this for what it really is, it's a psyop. We are stuck in an entire program psyop. That we are supposed to do this, and this, and you're supposed to be excellent. But guess what? Excellence and perfection belongs in museums.
Excellence to me doesn't equate to money, and I think that's probably where our disconnect is.
Well, we're basically saying the same thing, but when I'm saying excellent, yes, we are, because when we're saying what Miles focus on, we're focused on family. If dad is being dead, education is being important in the household, and then we're creating businesses, we're starting stuff, we're being the collective. We're not going to buy one home.
But a lot of y'all didn't even go to college, and a lot of y'all parents and stuff didn't go to college. So it's like,
so what's the point?
That's not something that y'all could really pass down as like black excellence. Because he's saying more so As far as
I told you
the money
initially
part
it does not exist, didn't I? I was the one who started
and
that.
he's saying the money part is equating to the black excellence.
No, he's saying
We don't have black excellence because we have broken families and trauma within a society that basically is white supremacist, basically fascist, basically you own nothing and you pay for everything. So how are any of us excellent? We can't use the two words together right now. We can't. Until we get our families right, until we get our homes right, till we quit beefing with each other, men and women, that's what I'm talking about, and killing each other dead in the streets even in the wintertime. You see, understand what I'm saying? That's before we can get there, we're nowhere near it. It does not exist right now. Individual families ain't counting when we're not the collective.
No.
Of course she doesn't. Because it's over her head, it's over her head and under her nose. See y'all later.
Well, talk to me. Eye level with me. Don't talk over me. Anyway, that's so good what he just said. However, because I just don't understand. I mean, I get what y'all saying. I hear y'all. I just really don't agree, and that's where the biggest disconnect is. And it's okay because we're having.
I don't think it's meant for you to agree,
and that's fine. We're having a conversation, and I understand y'all point. Y'all are saying that just things that y'all deem as normal or you deem as a person should do is not excellent. And I think that everything a person achieves and do, if they did it and they completed it, to them that's a sense of excellence.
Oh, it's always a part of success.
Both. Carly, you're on the air.
God. Carly on there.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hi, this is LaDonna.
Hey.
Hey. So, I just wanted to explain. Want to talk about the subject again. My family, my first cousin graduated from Yale on my daddy's side.
Nice.
So that side of the family, they are very excellent as far as education. They went to Howard and everything. I went to Mumford. My level of education and being good in school was not that. But I did work at 14 at a record shop. You know, I still bought my clothes. I have a form of excellence that my mother had. Like, you know, she still wanted me to do good in school. My sister did great in school. At the end of the day, family is very important. It was a lot of competition or where I felt really dumb. I didn't think I was smart, you know, that type of thing, because of how education is in school, how I learned. And later on, I found that I learned a different way, and I found my lane where I'm at now.
That's dope.
So the thing about family and then having that, it was a lot of stuff that happened in family where, you know, molestation, uncles doing things, and we not talking about those things. And then we go out in the world and here we are. So it's very important for us to have family and work on those things and come together, and also finding that God in you, that thing in you. That family needs to nurture that. So when the family is together, we can see better what the person is good at, and we can nurture that. That's why we need the community. But now that we don't, and even in my family, I probably wasn't able to go to certain things because they had a certain education or a level, or they going to this, and I didn't make certain grades to go. So that separates, instead of like, okay, let's put more attention on this for her to learn that. So that's why we need community, like, or even my mother working so much and my daddy working, that they couldn't hone in what I had, that they can push to help me find out what that is that God gave me to make it good. So going to school or not going to school, we still need to be cultivated.
Very true.
Some type of way, and we need to be nurtured. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know everybody going back and forth about school and this, and, you know, like even with Shane saying about the pressures, kids are going through a lot. They do see a lot. I saw a lot as a kid, but my mother didn't really like, we going through a divorce, we separating, but I still expect this. So we still had to go. It wasn't like, whoa, it's you didn't go to, you know, like giving me excuses because it's a divorce. We didn't have no excuses.
Wow.
We still got to get up and go. So that was the push that my mother had, and it instills into me today. So I don't know. I just think we need the family.
Thank you. Thank you for giving calls, LaDonna. Hey, I really appreciate
All right,
that.
peace,
Yeah,
y'all.
no, I
appreciate you.
agree. And I feel like that's the part of things where we do, it just comes down to that listening part. Like, okay, like how I was kind of saying before, I'm closer to the youth than you. I'm closer to just getting out of school than you, right? So a lot of things and ways have changed since
None
you
of it
were.
changed,
It
man.
has since you were younger and you were in school. You know what I'm saying? So the things that
It
y'all
hasn't.
had
It
to.
hasn't. It's still stressful.
It's
It's
still
still
the
like I do
same.
kids here, so she's right. Kids are going through things, but their parents are there. Some of them have parents and family members that help them through,
Yeah.
and some of them it's just the community, which is me, where a kid would talk to me before talking
Talk to the mother. Yeah.
yeah, and so they do have pressures, like, you know, some people pushing their kids too hard,
sure.
you know, and then you got some people where they understanding that my kid is not college material, they going to trade, and I'm liking that now, because when I was going to school, it was more like, if you
better
didn't
go
go
to
to college,
Yeah, you
you
didn't
ain't
have
nothing.
an option. Yeah.
Yeah, and so now these kids have so many options. You can be a gamer, but you still have to have some control and some form of community. So
And discipline.
and discipline,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the real thing. And I think that's with working and going to school. It's some form of discipline that you got to stick to, and you know, somebody holding each other accountable.
Very
so
true.
I'm loving the conversation. We do have to hold each other accountable. When we see stuff, call it out.
All
But
the
you
time.
know,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes these kids is like, you call something out, you might be out.
Yeah,
So
right,
you still
right.
gotta have the guard to do that. So I'm glad that I'm still in the community, and Shane, I'm glad you still connected to the youth, because we
Thank you.
need all of us. We need us all. So if
She
you
ain't
an elder,
ain't connected shit. She don't
Yes,
even like
I
kids.
am. I understand how things used to go.
She just understand that she's younger, so she thinks she can relate
Thank you.
more.
Absolutely has changed. I can't relate more.
Nothing has changed.
Listen,
Rhea,
do you
stop
understand
it.
that I was just in there? I was just in there.
Girl, that was 15 years ago. Shut the hell up.
Not 15. I did
Shit.
my time.
My whole thing is, thank you for calling, LaDon.
Thank you.
all right, y'all have a awesome one.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
You too. So listen, here's the thing, Rhea. Nothing in life has changed. Nothing in life has changed.
Oh, boom. Like, it make me really want to do that.
Name me one.
I swear, because,
name me one thing that changed.
well, the stress levels.
Ain't no stress. More kids killing themselves right now.
Exactly.
You know why? You know why? Because of parenting, what she just said.
No, stress.
It ain't no goddamn, they don't got nothing stress about.
Stress is meat mocking the mess out of youth nowadays, and they don't have.
That's because
they don't have
that's because-
anyone to talk
that's
to.
because
They don't
parents
have
trying to
anywhere
live up to black
go.
excellence.
No, it's because parents are at work.
My
It's
mother
because
was at
parents
work.
that. But y'all had y'all village. Y'all had Mr. Johnson next door that used to watch y'all while Mary, your mom was at work.
Because the parents,
it's like,
cause parents don't want to even introduce themselves to the neighborhood. They don't want to say, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Miss
well,
Jackson.
depending on
These are
where
my three
you may
kids."
not have no neighborhood, and that's the difference that it is now. It's a lot.
no
It's a lot
goddamn
more
difference.
stress factors. I feel like
still
now than it is.
There's more recreational centers. There's more programs.
No,
out.
it's not. A lot of that stuff got cut.
Girl,
And
what
a
you
lot of
talking
the stuff
about?
you have to live in. You have to live in district to go to.
The only reason why you don't have no goddamn recreation center where you grow, because it ain't it only a black lawn. The whole city is a black lawn.
I can't
Calling you in
stand
the
you.
air.
Yeah, I had to call back, man.
Thank you, G. See, I got you.
Listen, young lady, when you make a positive claim, you have to be able to back it up with facts. You do. They did teach you that in college, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
Okay, so we're going to challenge you now.
Okay.
To deliver some facts.
Okay.
About the changes that have been made since you left college.
Yeah, I just gave one. I said stress levels has risen.
That's not a fact.
That is a fact.
No.
You want to know why it's a fact?
No. I don't want to know why. I want you to prove it.
It's a fact because it's my life experience. That's it. It's proven.
No.
It's
That's
proven.
no,
very
sweetie.
much proven, sir.
See, this is why we're telling you that college doesn't make you smarter.
I was gonna say I never said that it did. I don't walk around saying or even starting with that I went to college.
Shanny, you said it's a fact, but then you said it's on your experience.
It's my life experience, so it's my fact. That is where I'm speaking from, my place of it being real. I'm not trying to be factual for anybody else. If they don't agree, they don't agree.
You're not trying to be factual.
I'm not trying to be factual for anyone else. No. So if they don't agree with me, then that's fine. I can only go off of my life experience, and that's true. And I know it to be true because I lived through it.
There's nothing wrong with life experiences.
Yeah.
But just because you lived a certain experience in your life does not mean that it's objectively factual.
Okay, but when I'm being asked, what do I feel as though is one of the biggest issues or differences, and I say that I feel that it is because of the stress,
that don't make it a fact.
Because of my life experiences, that very well does make it a fact.
No,
you ever heard the term facts over feelings?
That exactly.
I was being asked my opinion. So that
I
was being asked what do I feel like is the reason.
No, he didn't say that. He said name me a fact.
He didn't say. He just said name me a fact. Before he called, we were saying name something that you feel like has changed.
No, but
that was the original question.
Not
you, Mr.
I said what I said was
what Miles said prior to, not you.
Okay, but then
when you make a positive claim, it's incumbent on you to provide the facts. You're the host of the show.
I am very much the host of the show, and I was asked, what did I feel? Now, if we were asking you what you felt, then you can.
I'm not talking about what I feel.
No.
I'm not talking about what you feel.
Then you can very well have what you feel is what
no,
you feel.
I don't feel.
Shanny,
I feel with my hands.
Okay, that's great. I'm so glad that you do. But as humans,
I don't have. I don't deal in feelings.
No.
Cool. So moving forward.
No. But that's what he asked you. He
asked me what was my fact, and I said my fact was stress levels risen, and he came in and said, to make a positive claim, it has to be backed up with facts.
But yeah.
What am I supposed to do? You want me to pull up Google and pull up some statistics?
No,
is that going to make it factual? My life experience is factual. It happened. I don't need nobody to sit here and Google to tell me nothing.
But oh my goodness.
Yeah, my goodness. Because you came in with that energy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, ain't no wait a minute. We had a minute to wait in the beginning.
We gotta first get you to understand the difference between feelings and facts.
No, I was gonna say it was asked.
What college was that? What college was that you attended?
Don't worry about it. I hope you didn't attend. Hope you didn't attend, sir. Don't worry about it. Is there anything else that you would like to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get back in school.
No, I'm done, sir. I was saying, unless you're gonna pay for me to go back, because we gotta pay now. So just let me know.
Tomorrow we gotta pay now. They had to pay back then.
Just let me know. Thank you. Thank you. We have another caller. Are you?
Thank you for calling, Glenn.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Hello. Right. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Let me say something about this right now. And this ain't Rhea coming to the rescue for Shan. It's about respect. Don't ever get on somebody's platform, Mr. G or whoever the hell that caller was.
That was Mr. Cannon.
Mr. Cannon, don't ever come on this platform.
It was
not doing that and basically trying to call somebody stupid. No, he didn't ask the question. He being sarcastic ass is what he's being.
And when somebody
and that's not necessary. And I normally don't even come out like that. Shan, no, I don't disrespect nobody. I got my own show. I know how to do it, Miles. But it's a certain level, and you should be just as upset, not laughing at that shit, Miles. That's not funny. You coming on here trying to basically insult somebody's intelligence. Well, this is why I didn't go to college. You know, people that go to college ain't as smart. Don't do that. He's insulting Shan. It was a personal conversation. It should have been a blanket discussion for everything else. And he came on here insulting your host.
Yeah,
that's rude.
It's cool though.
Rhea, first of all,
ain't no Rhea nothing. That's rude.
It's cool.
And coming on here, and I know Dorian probably gonna call back later. Me and Dorian been going back and forth in the comments. It's your approach to things. We can all agree to disagree on everything we talk about. That is the purpose of the podcast.
And that was
but
okay.
Y'all make this
about
Shani and all these questions come at her. That is goofy as hell to me. Find something else. Talk to the people, to the audience. Don't just make it about one person. And this is why they generation don't want to deal with us.
I would say it was literally
learn how to communicate.
It was a level of disrespect on his end, that is why I escalated to the point of what I did, because prior to that,
that's not even your character. And if he know you like that, he would know that.
Exactly.
That's not even Shan's character. But she got in defense mode because you're sitting here coming with a factual to prove a fact. No, the fact is you don't know her life. You don't know what she's been through, and stress is real. These kids younger than her is killing themselves every day because of stress. And your reaction, Miles, is what stress they got. What stress? You don't understand what they going through, so don't dismiss it. Don't do that.
First of all, Rhea, I do know what they're going through. I had several.
You don't know shit. You don't know what they're going through. If you can't relate to it, you don't know that. If you have not tried to kill yourself, anything like that, you cannot relate to what a person under that stress is dealing with.
First of all,
now, if you want to come out with your story on that, then I'm listening.
First of all,
good day.
Yeah, I would say, well, respectfully, so like I said, everything went left because of the whole how everything was handled, right? If Mr. Cannon did not agree with me, he could have just said, I simply don't agree with you. We've been disagreeing the whole show, and I have not, hold on, please let me finish. We have been disagreeing the whole show. Me, you, Dorian, the whole panel, then dang near been disagreeing. But I have not gotten out of character. I have not raised my voice. But when you try to come on me talking about what school did you go to, oh, what facts is this? What facts is that? What gives you that right? What gives you that right? What gives you that place? Who are you to even be saying that to me? And again, if you can disagree, please disagree respectfully.
Right.
We are here to listen to your point. We are here to hear you. But do not ever think you're going to come for me and my intelligence.
Right. No. That's why I was
when it comes to my opinion.
But that's why I was trying to.
That's where you cross the line.
I was trying to let you see what he was saying versus you getting upset.
No, because that isn't where he wasn't trying to talk to me. He was trying to talk at me, and that's what I got defensive about. Okay. Because if he was trying to learn me something, he would have said, "Hey, let me sit you down and let me talk to you about this. This is where you going wrong." Like Miss J. Cherie, she said, "I disagree with you, but let me explain why." I listened to her. Mm-hmm. Don't come at me sideways and expect everything to be sweet.
Okay. I totally agree with you.
That's it.
Yeah. But I know that's why I didn't want you to get upset.
But again, I'm fine. Just don't try me.
But that's why I was trying to get
on
you.
On no platform.
But I was trying to get you to...
I'm not trying to see nothing at that point. Don't talk at me.
Okay. I can see what you're saying. But you handled yourself well.
You said what?
You said you had.
I tried to, because these people up here losing their mind, and I think on that note, it may be time to go ahead and wrap it up.
All right then. See y'all tomorrow.
Rise and grind. Morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you